Welcome to another in the series of learning videos from Safety Dawg Inc. Prepare, survive an MTO facility audit. This particular video is being narrated and hosted by Chris Harris, Top Dog, Safety Dawg Incorporated. Alright, how do we conduct a self-audit? This is the first of the series of videos on doing a self-audit, getting prepared for an MTO officer to make a visit to your premises. One of the very first things they will be asking for will be the maintenance files. They will be looking for 24 months of maintenance files and all the appropriate records that go with that. If a truck no longer is operating at your company, they can go back 6 months. So you will need 6 months of maintenance files for any trucks that no longer operate. This is particularly important if you use owner-operators. Many of the companies that I visit tell me that they don't get monthly reports from their owner-operators along with the backup of the invoices that go with the owner-operators repair and maintenance. If an owner-operator is no longer with you and MTO comes in for an audit, they have every right to ask for and expect that those maintenance files for any owner-operator that's departed be available. And of course, as you might imagine, that would be very difficult to create if the owner-operator is no longer with you. So it is important, imperative perhaps, that you get every month from your owner-operators their monthly maintenance report along with the backup invoices and necessary paperwork. So again, to repeat, they will be expecting 24 months of maintenance records and 6 months of maintenance records for any vehicle that no longer is working at your company. So one of the things they will be doing is matching up your records to events. What is an event? An event is defined as an occurrence that places the vehicle on a highway during the past 6 months. So an example of an event could be a commercial vehicle inspection report. So the vehicle was inspected at a scale. It generated paperwork, of course, that you now have on your premises. And if there was a defect discovered during that report, you need to have it repaired. And of course, the repair order, the invoice, whatever goes into the maintenance file. So that would be an example of an event. Also, tickets could be events. Anything that places the vehicle on the highway at the time of the inspection in the last 6 months is an event. One of the other things the inspector will be looking for during the facility audit is the vehicle daily inspection reports. Your drivers, your operators must be conducting vehicle inspection reports every 24 hours and turning in the paperwork. They may ask you also for your Schedule 1. Schedule 1 changes from time to time. Yours must be current. At the time of this video, the last change happened in January of 2015. So make sure you do have an up-to-date Schedule 1 at all times. The inspector may also ask you what is the communication process between the driver and the company. How does the company know about a defect? Is it a defect or is it a major defect? If it's a major defect, of course, the vehicle cannot proceed until it's repaired. But if it is a defect, the vehicle can still be operated as long as the driver noted on the inspection report the defect, and the operator has to get it repaired in the very near future. So what is that communication process? How is it documented? How does the inspector know that it is being done and adhered to? 40% for detection, reporting, repair. So when you have your Schedule 1 and the operator does do the inspection and report it to you, how does it all get repaired? right? Commercial vehicle inspection reports. You need to have these reports. The drivers must be turning them in. If you are missing reports, you can lose up to 10 points on the maintenance portion of your inspection of this facility audit. All right. Also, if you dispatch a truck before the vehicle has been repaired, then you can lose another 10 points. All right, so the communication process between the driver and you, the company, you must be able to demonstrate that there is a communication process, and you must be able to show that the trucks are being repaired, the defects are being repaired before the next dispatch. All right, so very complicated. You need to show the communication process. That is huge. If the maintenance records do not contain the appropriate information required, then you can lose another 10 points. This is where your work orders and invoices come into effect, become part of your maintenance file and become really important. So on each of these pieces of paper, the nature of the inspections, maintenance, and repairs must be noted. The name of the person who conducted each inspection must be on here. Or if it was a repair, the name of the person doing the repair must be on the work order or the invoice, whatever it is. And of course, work orders generally are used for your company. Invoices are what you'll get from when you outsource a repair. If an inspection, maintenance, or repair was conducted or performed by someone other than the operator being you, or a person employed by the operator, the invoice or other record of inspection, maintenance, or repair provided by that person who conducted or performed it must be in the file. Must be in the file. If a part was purchased and used in the maintenance or the repair, the invoice for that part or the receipt must be part of the maintenance file. Further, if the vehicle has an odometer, the odometer reading on the vehicle at the end of the inspection, maintenance, or repair must be recorded. So, just to go over that again, all your work orders and invoices are hugely important to the maintenance file. You must have the nature of the inspection on those documents, the name of the person who performed the repairs or the maintenance on the documents. If it was someone else, in other words, you outsourced it, their company name and the mechanic's name. And if a part was purchased, the invoice for the part. If it had an odometer, the odometer reading must be recorded. In total, for this maintenance section, there are 40 points available. You add up the 40 points, and later on you're going to see that we call this item A. We're going to come back to that, so remember this. This is item A in an upcoming video. Thanks again. This is another in the Safety Dawg Learning Video Library.